Welcome to Photoshop Exercise Still Life. Yes, we're doing another still life. I know you did it in Illustrator, now we're doing it in Photoshop. We've talked a lot about brushes and how to use brushes, how to create custom brushes. Now I want you to show me how you would take this still life that I have provided for you and make it into a masterpiece using the brushes that Photoshop has available. Make sure that you download this image that I have available, still life, and put it in your folder for the Photoshop Project 2 so that you have it available when you want to start working. Let's start creating this document. So create new, illustration, let's change the title. Still life _ Leech, or your last name. We're going to change this to inches. We're going to make this 11 by 8.5. Make sure the orientation does stay landscape. We're going to change the resolution to 150. Remember we talked about this. We want to keep the file size small because you're going to be sending this to me, and if it's too large, you might have complications of getting it to me. So let's keep it small at 150, and let's change it to CMYK, and we're going to get you some more bits of color. So this just gives you some more options of color. Background white is perfect, and we don't need to worry about advanced options. Let's hit create. All right, we have your page available. Make sure you have some of the tools that you'll need for this project. You're going to need layers. It's nice to have history available, properties. You won't be needing characters. We won't be adding type in, but you're going to want color swatches. You might want to use gradients, adjustments, and then we are definitely looking into your skills with the paintbrushes and settings. Paintbrushes are tools over here with the other tools that are available, the mixer brush and the paintbrush. So above on this panel, you have all of the preset folders of different brushes you can use. In general, I have the hard and soft one I like to start with, but there's some other ones here that are available. So what is here is also over in brushes. So it's an identical matching of it. There's also the brush settings that I want you to work with and make maybe a custom brush for me. Think about this top panel here that we talked about. If you're using the Wacom tablet and pen, you want to make sure that this icon is clicked. It allows you to create the pressure that you'll need to draw that thin and thick lines. Before you get started, please make sure you watched all the videos for the lesson. I had some extra videos I put in there from YouTube designers. It's good to see how other people talk about Photoshop and know about the resources of YouTube. I also have a recap with this video, which I think will be very quick. So let's get right into drag and dropping this image in. So you should be able to go to your folder and literally just drag and drop the image in. The image size was exactly 8.5 by 11. And we can go to the top panel and click on that check to confirm that we want this image at this scale, or I can double click. It will create a new layer for me. And you can see that this is a smart image, so you can't really draw or paint on top of it. We're going to get rid of the background. We don't need it anymore, and we're going to lock this panel. I don't want you to draw on this, and I do want you to delete this afterwards. I don't want to see the background the same. I don't want to see evidence of the original photo. You can use it as a way to draw the image, but I would ask you please make sure you delete the image. So you're going to start anew by creating a new and get going. Use the brushes, and I would start with the basic one first and then build up with more detail as you go. Remember to check your opacities and flow to make sure you've got it the way you want, and always lean on your eyedropper to help pick the right colors for you. So now we're closer to that orange. Remember that the panel, these squares, the foreground is what the brush is going to pick up, not the background. Good luck. take some time on this. This is your exercise. This is where you're going to show me what you've learned and how you've grown a new understanding of how to use the paintbrush. Turn it in on Saturday. If you want feedback, I highly recommend you turn it in sooner than later. Then I can give you some feedbacks to ensure that you're going to get an A. So this is just a reminder, please make sure you upload the Photoshop file and a PDF. Please submit both.